Yeah, that was almost 2 months ago then, because I moved in here second week of June.
Hells yeah. Well, welcome.
Yeah, welcome to Let's Smoke Podcast.
So here's what we're doing today. And we're gonna be doing a few of these. This is actually
about this year.
Yeah, we've foreshadowed this a few times. We've been known to do one spin-off episode so far from the Let's Smoke podcast called Let's Watch. We watched something. We promised to watch more things. We never did it.
You guys, it's all your fault. It's your fault.
No.
If y'all had made it go viral,
Oh my god.
we would have been had. We would
All
have
right.
watched.
We can't guilt our 20 plus
I will.
supporters into not supporting hard enough. We thank every single one of you. Today, however,
Give me money. Like, what don't you get?
Yeah, no. So
damn it.
what we're doing today, it's not Let's Watch. It's actually Let's Sports.
Yeah.
It's the Let's Sports podcast, and we are gonna
Football,
preview. Yes, the whole.
Specifically.
We're gonna preview the whole fucking season of NFL football because Taylor and I are pretty into just keeping up with it, and this has been one of the crazier off seasons that's ever happened. I think.
That's off season actually like had shit that wasn't just salacious.
Right, yeah.
Like,
It wasn't just
like,
people
like,
trying to drum up
shit's
hype.
going down in every fucking division almost.
And people weren't wasting time with it either. It was like almost right out of the bat, or right off the bat, some of the fucking moves that happened. I think the Hill trade happened pretty quickly, right? Like that was like,
That happened like a month before Wilson.
Yeah, and Wilson happened before the draft, so like
and
a lot of
so much
happened before the draft.
The draft
Yeah.
was bigger this year than I think any year I've watched football.
And which is interesting because before the draft, everyone was talking about how this draft class didn't have it was a good draft class, but it had no quarterbacks, so people were always kind of downing it a little bit.
This is a running back year.
But not only running backs, defensive players were like there was studs across the board, and the NFL teams took advantage. The people that knew like their draft class, like you could tell we're gonna go by almost every single team. We're gonna do every single conference. We're gonna do a separate episode per conference, and as we're gonna walk through this, we're gonna be able to identify which teams had confidence in their front office, or which front office had confidence in their scouting department, put it that way, and which front offices were like, we just gotta go, like the Browns,
or we gotta get rid of you, or we gotta get rid of you, we gotta get rid of you.
No, yeah, it's crazy the different approaches certain teams took, and some
we just need to get rid of you. We just need to get rid of you.
Some teams flip flopped on that quite a bit over the course of 1 week, even. I'm looking at one team in particular that I may or may not have supported my entire fucking life. But that's in the next episode because that's the NFC. Today we're going to talk about the AFC.
And specifically the most stacked division in the fucking league right now. The AFC West. My division.
Is
Broncos.
Crazy
Only stacked now because we got Wilson. Because if it
No. That was already going to be a stacked division without that move.
I'm saying without the Broncos being any kind of a threat, which we haven't been for 3 years.
Knocking on the door of being a playoff threat.
Right.
But not really.
Not really. Top 5, top 10 defense. 3 negative seasons in a row with the top 10 defense. Makes no fucking sense. And but the Raiders make the moves the Raiders made acquiring $500 million worth of men. Like and pretty big ones at that. And then obviously the Chargers, how well they did last year.
Right. The Chargers did. I mean, they didn't do well. They showed that they could be a problem, and then the next week they were like fucking terrible. They had such
playoff run, like at the end,
where they almost showed up.
Yeah, where they almost showed up was amazing.
Yeah, that was. But everyone loves Justin Herbert, dude. Everyone can't get fucking. Like, how about this? We'll talk about every single one of them.
And the Chiefs have just been
Yeah,
consistent.
But yeah. So do we want to just get into the AFC West immediately, or do you want to? Okay. So yeah, let's start. Well, let's start with the Raiders, because the Raiders have been they've been making moves this offseason. They spent $440 million on five players this offseason. And that's
all offense too, right?
Yeah, it's Chandler Jones and Devontae Adam and a few other people that I should probably Google real quick.
So wasn't it all offense? They did nothing for their defense with the money they spent?
Yeah, I think they I don't know about their defense, honestly, because first of all, let's talk about their head coaching situation real quick. John Gruden, who's currently amid mitigation, I think, with the league.
Litigation.
There's all kinds of litigation. There you go. I'm smart. I promise.
Mitigating circumstances.
Yeah, no. So they basically the Raiders have a new head coach and a new general manager, and I mean, who the fuck cares, right?
All I care about. See, here's how I planned on talking about this. Pure shit talk.
Yeah.
Almost.
Okay.
Mixed
that's gonna be for me. I don't have any shit talk in the AFC, so I'm gonna be the straight man here, and you're gonna be just like I'm gonna set them up. You're gonna be knocking them down from a Broncos perspective, which everyone wants to hear about, of course.
Everybody knows the Broncos are the best. They've been the best. They're gonna stay the best. Never lost.
Never lost.
Never lost. Never even down in a game. I don't ever think we've been behind.
No, yeah, I think so. I remember one Super Bowl specifically where you guys, I don't think.
Let's ride. All right. All right.
Broncos country.
First,
That's rad. So I guess do that immediately.
Yeah, because that's what I know the most about is my team. I know almost nothing.
Yeah.
But the biggest news for the Broncos, obviously, is we have fucking Russell Wilson.
You guys have a quarterback finally.
And we have a wide receiver core that actually has potential.
But you also, so you guys have a quarterback now, but that is this quarterback.
Let's ride. Let's ride.
See, I feel they did this man so dirty, and I really hope the PR guy for fucking the Broncos got fired after this.
Here, listen to this one.
Broncos country. Let's ride.
That was sexy, dude.
Broncos country.
Here it comes.
Let's ride.
Ooh.
Broncos country. Let's ride.
You know what this is, right? This is Monday Night Football promo. This is for where after Carrie Underwood is Sunday night, and whatever.
But why do they ever him say lines then? If it's not like he's obviously mic'd up.
No,
he's getting coached on how to say it. He's getting coached. Here, listen.
One more time, Broncos country, let's ride.
Broncos country, let's ride.
I think
Broncos country.
what I heard,
let's ride.
What this is from, is for
Broncos
in the stadium.
Let's ride.
Shit. You know what I mean? Like when you're at a home game.
No, I see this purely 100% Broncos country. Let's ride. But
that's because because you're sus about Russ, dog. That's why.
If that doesn't happen this year, the NFL is fucking up. If they don't open up like the first Broncos game that's televised with Broncos country. Let's ride.
Oh, there you
go. And it's like a close up on them because it's the green screen. They can put it anywhere. If they don't take advantage of this clip and lean into it, they're fucking up. But like I was saying, the Broncos, we have fucking Russell Wilson now, and from training camp is nothing too special. But I just don't see Russell Wilson not being able to perform in our system, especially now that we have fucking Nathaniel Hackett as our head coach. We took fucking half of Green Bay's offensive coaching. the same Green Bay that's been like top 5 in scoring the last fucking 3-4 years.
Right.
Yeah, we took that guy who created that system or has been running that system at least. Mm-hmm. And now we have him. We had this I think it was the wide receiver coach.
Yeah,
for Packers as well. We took.
Yeah, you guys took a few of his. He took a few guys with him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like, you're coming if you want to. You're fucking coming with me.
He said, "Hey, wide receiver coach, let's ride.
Like, I'm the offensive coordinator. You're the wide receiver coach. Why wouldn't come on? Like,
Let's ride.
Kind of worked it. Let's fucking ride,
dude.
But
Dangerous."
so with the Broncos having we had the second best defense last year. Didn't even make it to the fucking playoffs with the second best defense.
And the first best defense was the Bills. And they, didn't make it far in the playoffs. They had the best game of the whole year against the Chiefs. That was that. If there was an AFC, if there could be two teams in the Super Bowl from the AFC, that should have been the Super Bowl. Like, that was the most amazing.
That is
game.
kind of like that does kind of suck, but it makes sense.
The shitty thing is about that, if I could quickly smoke on that fucking game, remember everyone was very shitty about that that the Chiefs just got the ball in overtime and then immediately won, right? I don't know if this is this game or a different game, but they got the ball in overtime and then immediately won, and the other team couldn't do anything against it. And
changed that finally.
And then they changed it. As a Falcons fan, I'm just like, hold up 1 second.
It does suck. It's like you can't retcon old games with a new law, new rule. The same way, like, OJ never stops saying, like, hey, I ran 2,000 yards and it was 14 games.
But how is it not just, oh my God, Patrick Mahomes might be the best player of all time because he was able to get the ball off a fucking coin flip and drive it into the fucking end zone of a team that was obviously beat. You know what I mean?
So
we were beat, dude. Like, we had all of our energy expensed in the first 3 quarters and 10 minutes of that game.
Well, it's because your hearts got ripped out of your asshole in that third quarter. You went from on top of the world to by the end of the third quarter, you're like, we are in serious danger.
Let's not talk about it. NFC episode's coming up later. Let's not talk about it. That's a different team now. It's a completely different team now.
I don't know if you guys can hear this, but we have jets now.
Yeah, we are under protection and surveillance of the industrial military complex. Thanks, Daddy Sam.
Thanks for telling everybody about it, Eisenhower, and doing nothing.
Yes. So let's quickly touch on this is your quarterback? Because this is your quarterback. Look at that. He drives the Batmobile?
He looks like, as a whole person, he looks like my forearm when it gets tan.
Damn, like, dude. He looks like a tasty rotisserie chicken, dude.
He looks like a peanut M&M. I don't know why. But it's just like...
By the way, he's wearing a throwback version of his own jersey.
The only jersey that's ever existed in a Broncos.
His
throwback.
Own jersey. Yeah. His own...
Who else are you going to rep?
No. That's never been done before in the whole NFL.
Someone wear their own jersey? In
public, just not like a charity drive or anything. I was listening to Pat McAfee, and they were interviewing everyone for the next 2 weeks, asking, "Have you ever heard of anyone that?" And everyone's like, "I couldn't fucking believe it." When I got texted, this went around, like this picture got sent around, just people's groups chats and shit.
Jersey? It's your jersey. Why would you not wear your?
Because
jersey?
that's a dork thing to do, apparently. Like, if you're not at a charity event, like if you're not,
that's how
like,
you didn't kill yourself for 3 to 8 weeks out of fucking high school when you got to wear your jersey to fucking.
Right. Well, that's
you didn't play football.
No, I didn't know about that. But like, so here's the thing. Like, I guess that might be in high school or middle school or whatever. I guess people grow out of it sometimes. Not Danger Russ Wilson.
Well, if you have Pat McAfee's thighs, you don't really do anything like anyone else.
Right. Well, here's people
corny.
Clowning on this guy. Look at this. That new car smell. He's got multiple pictures.
Like, how is this even a good... Why did someone report that meme? How did someone go like, oh, we got this article. Look at this.
It's Bro Bible, dude. This is terrible. I'm realizing that these Russ. I kind of like Russell Wilson because of how much of a dork he is.
Step stool tie.
That's Frank McNamee at work.
That's weak. Jesus. See Frank soon, guys.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to get him in next week. It's going to be fun. That'd be.
I just don't understand.
Wearing your own jersey.
I never knew that was a thing. I mean, I don't.
But like the fact that you're showing up to training camp wearing your own jersey is just a different move altogether, dude.
I mean, because I guess if you're not gonna put pads under it, you know what I mean? Like you're wearing it as like fashion.
No,
that's
but it's
different.
a throwback too. Like it's like there's so much thought.
I'm not
Like, he had
defending
to
it. I'm
make
not
the
defending it. I
knowledge.
just didn't know. Okay, I'm not defending him.
It just makes no sense.
I just didn't know.
No, it's a bit. So it is a big thing. It's
Because
definitely.
what are you gonna wear your boyfriend's jersey? Like what the fuck? Wear some other man's name on your back?
Russell Wilson? I don't.
That's
know
what I
about
always
that.
thought was funny. It's like how are they clowning him for when grown ass men? That same dude who commented wearing your own jersey to practice so humble.
Mhm.
That dude wears other men's names on his back
Right.
and goes, "I'm a big boy. I'm part of the team."
Right.
That same guy has done that.
Yeah.
So at the same time, at least you're not wearing your husband's jersey. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it would be weird.
Wearing your big brother's jersey. If you're going to wear any jersey, I guess what I'm saying is, shouldn't it be yours?
No, well, the answer is no.
I guess so.
I
I guess so. So the rest of the AFC West.
Yeah, I was trying to see because we're not done with the Broncos yet because the Broncos are involved with one of my favorite stories in the whole offseason, which is the
what?
story of Randy Gregory.
What?
The Randy Gregory
I don't think I heard
trade.
this one.
You have. I remember talking to you about it when it went down.
Randy Gregory trade.
Let's see here. Yeah, so the Broncos. Yeah, so what happened was the Cowboys and the Broncos were both in contention with Randy Gregory and and the Cowboys signed.
I know you're talking about now.
The Cowboys just announced, "Hey, we just signed fucking Randy Gregory," and then Randy Gregory said, "I don't remember signing
what
anywhere."
the fuck you're talking about?
Because I don't think we did that at all. And then takes that deal, I guess, as leverage, lets the Broncos pay a little extra. I don't know if that's actually true, but I'm assuming a good
probably.
agent would have that fucking
I was gonna
arranged.
say.
And then signs for the Broncos, steal this fucking stud defensive
this
end away from the Cowboys, which Jerry Jones was tight with this guy too, but not as tight as the money. That was just, he wanted to get paid, I guess. It was just one of those things. And it's a $70 million deal too, so that's
I
nice.
do remember that. I remember reading the article and sending it to you.
Yeah.
If I can, just the fucking swerve, because he took it as disrespect more than anything.
Yeah.
Because they thought they had him in the bag.
Yeah.
So they just went and
They were
said
just like,
it.
fucking send it, and he's like, well, hold on. I don't think the check's in the mail yet, y'all. I don't think it's there yet.
I don't know why. I was
Yeah.
thinking of the fact that we got the number one running back out of the draft this year blew my mind with us getting Wilson
Yeah, I don't.
at the same time.
So there's a lot of number one running backs.
Well, the guy the fucking number one running back for Georgia, the people who won the fucking championship.
Right.
To me, that makes you probably the number
Pretty
one
good.
running back.
That means you're pretty good.
That's how I see it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Did any other running back in the college season last year win the world championship?
Yeah, no, that's the thing. But here's the thing: you guys did, in your pursuit of Russell Wilson, did fake after trying to get Aaron Rodgers. That was a thing for a second.
I loved that.
You got
I love that we
everything.
did that. And I love that we
and then
got
you guys-
rid of our old fucking GM, got this new dude in here, and he's the whole reason we did this shit. Because he's
Yeah.
literally the first GM we've gotten that's like, hey, anybody got some balls in here? It's like, you know how much cap space we got?
Yeah, right.
It's like,
He
you
was
know we
like-
have the most cap space.
He was like, did you guys just see the Rams buy themselves a Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Like that's what
Like-
everyone just like. It finally worked for one team, the buying yourself a Super Bowl thing, and now they're just like, fuck it. Everyone's like, well, it's a new league now. Everyone adapted quick. But you guys also, speaking of, also went after Watson. You guys were one of the first teams that of the first tier of teams of Deshaun Watson. Which, by the way, Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, as I say, we were one of the very first teams to say something about. I don't think we said something, but the speculation was we're looking at him.
Right. So the Deshaun Watson thing. We're talking about all this shit with the Raiders too. All that league-wide storylines thing is going to be discussed in a very special third episode of our NFL preview series.
I want to
because that shit is scary, and there's a lot there that I really just don't want to get into at the moment. I just wanted to quickly insert that.
No, we're definitely. This is. I mean, 2 teams at a time. I don't know. We can do however long it takes. We got a while. That's what's beautiful about football is we can talk about this for the next 6
Oh
months.
yeah. Well, let's talk about the Chiefs then, because
That's exactly what I wanted
no. We got to talk about you guys' new owners. The owners of the Broncos are now Walmart hoes. You guys are fucking Walmart hoes.
Yeah.
You guys are generic
I don't
brand.
like that.
You guys are great value.
I don't like the values. The values
of the franchise?
of the Walton family.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I love the value of the Walton company. All right, because that is gonna bring another Super Bowl. All right, that's all that matters. That's all we're talking about. I'm one of the lucky few people. Not everybody gets it. Your favorite sports team. I got to watch them win a Super Bowl. Championship, what have you. Yeah. There are people who win.
How about you rub it in my face some more?
That's what I'm saying. Like, and we're gonna get another one. That's what's so cool. I get to see 2 in my life. I'm gonna get to see 2 in my life.
Where?
And there are a whole
bitch where?
generation.
Bitch, where is that other one?
Do you want to make a bet?
Where is it?
Record it right now. I will shake your hand. I will shake your hand.
We'll see at the end. No. I wanted to do that.
Small
I wanted to do that at the end of the second thing where we put our predictions up for like the season.
Okay.
And
yeah,
we might put some money in there. Yeah.
Okay. I was about to say. I'll fucking right now on record.
It's just gonna be money that's gonna be donated to the podcast.
We're doing
anyway, so
we're not. I'm not saying we're going to the Super Bowl. I'm saying we're gonna do better than the Falcons.
Yeah. Well, oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow. I guess stick around for the second series where we talk about the NFC, because we'll talk about the Falcons. I've been holding it in a little bit. I've been talking a lot about the Falcons, but
yeah, we're owned by Walmart now.
Yeah.
And
also immediately the largest owners, like the most money of any owner in the NFL.
Yeah,
immediately.
As soon as we got
just
bought,
boom.
we became the richest team. Somehow, that's how much money they have.
Yeah.
That the Cowboys immediately became second.
And no, but this guy's an heir of. He's not even the main dude, and he's already the richest NFL owner.
Like the Cowboys have been the richest team for so long. And it's so weird because of how unsuccessful they've been. For like just the Broncos now are all of a sudden like actually they now have the most technical capital behind them.
Yeah,
Like,
you guys have the heaviest balls swinging.
It's
you know what I mean? Y'all's got your bags filled. Buffalo Soldier.
If the owners, the Waltons, if they're smart enough to realize to get rid of our fucking what was his name?
Russell Wilson.
No, our old GM. Can't remember his name.
Frank.
Yeah, Frank.
Probably
let's go with Frank.
Get rid of Frank.
But they immediately, once the Broncos were talked about getting bought, we got rid of him immediately and got what the fuck? I can't remember.
What the new
Our new GM, our last one and our
GM.
new one. We had talked about this fucking weeks ago.
Yeah, I forgot. That's a
But this
fucking
new
guy.
GM, he's the whole reason we have this. We have what we have now.
Right. Yeah.
Got rid of fucking Vic Fangio because you know how you need a defensive a coach when your defense has been top 10 for the last decade. You know how when your offense has been failing you for 3 years straight, you want to hire a defensive coach.
Right.
Like what the fuck? Like Patton.
Yeah, that's you're talking about General Patton right now?
No, our GM.
Oh, Patton.
I think it's his last
I
name.
thought you were talking about an offensive head coach.
No.
General Patton.
No, I think
I was like, whoa.
Get him in here.
he was offensive. He was also offensive.
Very offensive.
Just as a person, General Patton. Oh my
But,
god. Shouts out to the real one. Okay, who's your
so long.
George Patton?
George Patton.
Patton, dude. Look at that man's name. That's a Patton.
Yeah. Ever since he
Y'all generally managed by a Patton, dude. Like, fuck out of here. Also, player personnel vice president of player personnel for
pretty
the
sure
Vikings.
I
Wow.
can't remember who our guy was before.
Probably
but-
dickhead Nelson, right? Remember him? No,
All I know
made
is that
name
since
up.
we got Patton, he's the reason. He's one of the bigger reasons that we've been able to make these decisions, or have been making such good decisions to actually progress our offense.
Right.
Like, we've been making the worst quarterback picks. We've made worse quarterback picks than the fucking Browns. We have done.
Whoa.
We have done.
We'll get to the Browns in just a
How
little
about
bit
this?
once we
the
get
Browns
off
actually no. The Browns don't
once-
make bad quarterback picks.
What are you talking? No,
hold on,
you
hold on.
can't.
Let me finish. They ruin quarterbacks.
Well.
I don't think the Browns have that bad of luck that every quarterback they pick is a piece of shit.
Right.
I think they
Well,
turn quarterbacks,
Let's save the Browns
poorly.
talk. Yeah,
and I
let's
think the Broncos were turning into that.
Well, I'm just reading right here. This is news to me. The Broncos were repeated as Super Bowl champions the following season, defeating the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah.
You guys were the
We
fucking
beat
bad
the Packers.
guys.
We beat the Packers, then the Falcons.
Fuck you guys.
I think.
Dan Reeves, that was our coach at one point. That was the coach when Michael Vick came into the fucking league.
Who was the first team we beat? It was. Wasn't it Packers then Falcons?
Green Bay Packers and XXX2.
Yeah.
So that's
32 and 33 is
yeah,
what we
my
won.
bad. So yeah, okay. So we've talked about the
I
Broncos.
didn't know we beat you. That was funny.
Yeah, it's
I
fucked
didn't
up.
know we beat you for our double or
The
for our
fuck?
two-peat.
That's fucked up. Not cool.
Repeat.
So let's quickly brush on the Chargers. They got Khalil Mack
Khalil Mack
and J.C. Jackson, but they lost Jared Cook, which was their stud tight end. And that, I mean,
We lost our tight end to get Wilson.
yeah, but I mean, you guys have Russell Wilson. They have Justin
and the money to
Herbert.
get a new tight end.
And they got Austin Eckler still on the team, who's a fucking stud. That Chargers
Goddamn shame.
team is scary.
yeah,
and now that they've
they're
got,
young as shit too.
but now that they've got the vets on defense, that's really one of those keys. Like you need that rock on defense. You know what I mean? That
you need
solid
that Murder
core.
and Ray Lewis type.
Yeah, the Khalil Mack. I mean, who knows if this could get him into enjoying to play ball again? Because who knows what playing in Chicago does to your psyche. Honestly, I can't help but feel for him and my buddy Zach, who's a diehard Chicago Bears fan, reluctantly so, more and more every year. But we'll get into them in the NFC thing too. So we got the only team left, the Chiefs. Chiefs, interesting what they've been doing in the offseason because we don't have to talk
Losing?
about. We don't have to talk about it a lot, but yeah, they have just been,
losing. It doesn't make sense.
I don't know if they're
they
losing.
let their team.
I don't know if they're losing, but that's the general consensus. Yes,
They let
that is-
their core fall apart.
Well, yeah, they let Hill leave, even though Hill kind of wanted to stay, but they just said we don't have
We're
the
not
money
paying
for you.
We
Yeah,
want Mahomes more.
yeah, they
In
were,
the story, we
yeah.
want Mahomes more than you.
and they didn't
So you
want to
gotta
do the fucking cap space follies that a
Yeah.
lot of teams are doing, where they do like 10 voidable years. So they pay a contract out
They're
like
not
on
gonna
paper,
franchise him.
right? Yeah,
He's good.
It's just one.
Sure,
of,
we're not franchising you.
Basically, it's
Fucking-
it's
You're not
that's,
Devontae Adams. You're
and
not
also,
franchising.
but also like a franchise is like a slap in the face too. Like just pay me the fucking money. You know what I mean? Like, but so
they lost Mateo.
they didn't want to pay him $30 million a year, and that is kind of a hit. But they also lost Tyler Matthew, who also didn't want to leave. In multiple interviews, he said that he's fucking pissed
thought it was
that he had to
Mateo.
leave. Oh yeah, no, I thought so too, but it's whatever. But he went to the Saints, who we're going to talk about in the NFC thing too.
I feel like he's a bigger loss than Tyreek because he played fucking 5 positions
Yeah,
every game.
yeah, and he's also like one of those locker
Every
room
game.
leaders. Locker room leader. Hill, I don't know if was that much of a locker room leader, or as much he was just a funny fucking guy. He's just he's got his own podcast.
But, like,
He's got some fun
you'll
content.
literally you'll watch him like run a slant route, and then they're on defense 2 plays later, and you see him fucking like safety.
Right.
You're like, what? Like, or quarterback, and you're like, what? And then he's on special teams, and you're like, dude, when the fuck are you not on the field?
Yeah, he's trying to get fucking minutes. You know what I mean? Like this guy's like he puts in time, and everyone loves him in the locker room. So that he had to leave. I mean, who knows what they'll do? But
They picked up Juju.
they got Juju, they got Marquez Valdez-Scantling, and Ronnie Jones. So that's pretty cool. They also went for DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett, by the way, and they didn't get
him?
They didn't get either of them.
I was gonna say, I don't think. I was like, I feel like I would have known if they got
DK Metcalf. I think he actually got paid. I don't know about Lockett. Not really 100% sure about
Metcalf
Lockett.
was still in the Seahawks, right?
Yeah, I think he but yeah, he got so. Let's see here. He signed a big old.
He's so cut. It's not even.
He's a superhuman.
It's
person.
not even.
It is really
it's
fucking crazy.
It's like.
Yeah, no, he.
We're the same. We're supposed to be the same thing.
we're supposed to be the same species.
Humans.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, fuck you.
Honestly, but yeah,
Whatever. You're built like a bullet.
But yeah, he signed 3 years. Sorry. $73 million deal for that dude. That's straight up gunpowder right there. He's an absolute he's a fucking
I can't wait
like you said, a
to get to
bullet.
NFC because going through the Cowboys too, how they just fumbled the bag this year.
The Lions, dude. The Lions is interesting.
How do you lose one of the best receivers in the league?
NFC's got the best.
Over a tip. Because you just don't like the guy.
Dude,
like
NFC's got the best storylines, but the AFC's got the most embarrassing storylines. So let's move over to the AFC East real quick. Let's just touch on a few here. The Dolphins had themselves a fucking. They could have made way more moves. Apparently, they were in talks to have Tom Brady and Sean Payton come to Miami and co-own the team. And this is all going to be discussed.
Brady's player coach.
I still haven't really
owner.
I still,
player coach owner.
So yeah, like
God damn.
Like so what happened there was I have not researched it 100% completely yet.
Oh, that's how.
So that's a fun little teaser for the third episode.
Journalism.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Do you understand? You come here for the real. You come here to talk football like you talk football with your friends. Out your ass.
Out my ass. But listen. I am going to research it because I have researched most of the things that I've talked about today. And I have said some dumb shit, but who else?
We all say dumb shit.
But they offered Sean Payton $100 million to coach there too.
What?
Yeah. And he said no.
He's like fucking Tiger Woods.
They traded.
I don't need your Saudi money.
Right. They traded the really dope wide receiver to the Pats. Which is stupid because the Pats are a good team, and the Devontae Parker. Yeah, well, this year they're really quiet, but I would never. Bill Belichick. I mean, Bill Belichick is a motherfucker, dude. Who knows? Who knows with that fucking guy?
What he has a defense.
I'm fucking annoyed at that fucking guy.
He has a defense.
Yeah,
he can sure win some games.
Right. Well, so anyway, but the Dolphins end up getting in a blockbuster trade Tyreek Hill off the fucking Chiefs, who didn't want to leave, but then was like, actually, no income tax. Let's run it. You mean the sun's out all year and I don't have to pay income tax? Just throw me that bag. He comes from fucking Kansas or Missouri, which also has pretty good, but not great. Not Florida, which is 0. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry. You're gonna. It's not good. It's not even. It's not definitely not great
compared to 0.
Miami, Florida,
what
or Kansas City,
Listen,
Missouri.
You don't know. Kansas City is pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
pretty cool town.
If Tech's not there, what's the point?
Tech? What?
Fine.
Let's quickly talk about the Jets.
All right.
Quickly talk about the Jets. Where do the bodies go? Brooks, quickly talk about the Jets. They've
Jets
fucking
got bodies.
they've fucking got nothing.
They murdered
They've
so
done
many
nothing.
potential.
They've been laying eggs all fucking offseason. They've done shit. They've kind of just like done a lot of pump fakes.
Dude.
Never fucking
Dude, they
tossed
got
anyone
Joe
a bag.
Flacco.
But they picked no. So this is the thing. When I wrote this prep sheet up that we've got that we keep looking at because we're high.
You
that,
thought we were just getting off the dome?
nah, well, a little bit. A lot of this has been off the dome. You'd be surprised.
The Broncos stuff was all,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
as you can tell how uninformed it was.
Oh yeah. No. And never mind. So I was looking at the wire because I'm a nerd, and I was like, what exact transactions? And I was like, Joe Flacco, they picked him up. He's still in the league. I couldn't believe it because I remember I was slagging him off in one of the Let's Smoke podcast episodes when organically the Ravens came up. And
Bro, if I
now,
could make $1 million doing jack shit, I would.
dude, but here it comes. Now it's looking like he's gonna have to start.
He's starting.
It's looking like their most viable option. It's so funny because you can go back into edit history and see that I wrote that up 2 months ago, maybe a month and a half ago, maybe, and just this weekend.
Tastes very good.
Because this is, isn't it? This weekend was the first season or the first preseason week. And Joe Flacco started, he played, and he looked like everyone's like, oh, he looks like the best quarterback of the team, which that means you should start, right? So, yeah.
How old is he? He's like 38.
I mean, they're going to have to lower his helmet on him like Darth Vader.
He's like transitioning into Peyton Manning.
Yes, he's got that kind of a head going
Yeah.
on. But anyway, and then the Bills added Von Miller, and they're scary as shit. They are scary, and they might be my lock for the fucking AFC team for the Super Bowl. Honestly. So that, yeah.
To me, who's a real threat in the AFC?
Well, the next team I was going to talk about, the Bengals.
But I was about to say,
Yeah.
the Bengals went last year, but like,
Yeah, they did. And they're finally building an indoor training facility. They've not.
never had an. Oh my god!
So they're really going all out this season.
Oh my
They're
God.
really trying. They got so close last
didn't know
year.
that.
They got 3 points removed. 3 points. So they're like, you know what? What? No time is the present.
What is the only thing
Start
we're missing?
Building. Break ground on
Break
that
the
indoor
fucking-
practice
break
facility. Like, we got so close.
We
They
need
got
a
so
high school
close.
gym.
They got so close without it, dude. No, they've been using like the college, and then sometimes they can't use the college thing because
'cause
the track
college
team is like using it. So the
Cross
professional,
country's got the
so the
field.
millionaires cannot get the proper training.
How are we gonna do shot put if the fucking Bengals are using our field? This isn't even fucking fair. I paid tuition for this school. I deserve to use the field at accommodating hours.
My mother is a Hollywood actor.
Just because they're fucking literally paying more money into this fucking city than I can even comprehend.
I've
does
never
not-
taken an exam myself. I literally pay for this shit.
Fuck y'all. Fuck your college.
Dude,
fuck
what's
college.
that lady-
University of Cincinnati. Like, fuck off. I know they have. First of all,
Cincy is a pretty big school.
you
Look
know
out
what?
now.
You
Look
know
out
what?
now.
We might be defending the wrong people because the owners of the Bengals are one of
Stingy.
the biggest,
The stupidest.
worst owners in the NFL.
And guess what, dude? This next season is going to be interesting because guess what's happening after this season for the Bengals? They're going to have to throw the bag at Joe Burrow.
Oh, yeah.
And they're going to have to throw the bag at Jamar Chase the year after. So they're going to have to fucking decide if they still want to be owners of the team.
Chase is gonna have an injury before that.
Yeah, is that just going to happen
Oh,
in
yeah.
the new training facility?
Yeah. Yep, that's exactly what it's gonna
You
happen.
guys want it indoors? We're going to fuck you up.
Yeah. When you want to fuck with us, You ain't going nowhere, boy.
They're gonna do you like fucking the Browns did Baker Mayfield last year, making him play through an injury.
Pesci in Casino.
Dude, basically that's what the Browns did to fucking Baker Mayfield, man. They made him play through an injury and then told because they were like, you gotta play for that contract, and then they were like, we're just gonna not trade you and also not start you. Why not just move to the Browns real quick? Because that's a good place to start. Last year, didn't they beat this? Was that? No, that wasn't this year where they beat the Steelers. The Steelers actually won a game. Roethlisberger won a playoff game and then got killed.
And then just immediately destroyed. He shouldn't have even won, first of all.
Yeah. It's so...
those fucking last two calls where it's literally... Yeah, whatever.
It's a lot... But Roethlisberger is
a touchdown that wasn't a touchdown.
Right. Well, Roethlisberger exits the league, and in comes Deshaun Watson's thing. So it's glad to see that the torch has been passed from fucking bag of shit to bag of shit.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Well, that's for the third episode. Anyway, I don't know why. I just but Deshaun Watson is on this team that we're talking about, the Browns. They also got Jacoby
for now,
and they paid Ward. But they did away with Baker Mayfield and Landry. Baker Mayfield, they did like fucking. They did like the guy from Game of Thrones, the eunuch, the guy who got his fucking dick cut off.
Reek.
Yeah, they did him like Reek this offseason, bro. They were like, "You're not going anywhere." Guess what? We're gonna get 3 quarterbacks. They got 3 quarterbacks and said, "We're not even trading you, dude."
Dude, why did you think you're going?
Yeah,
because we bought.
We have you for 1 more year. Do you not understand what a contract is? He's like, "I'm requesting a trade." They said, "Ha, red."
Where is Mayfield now?
Mayfield got traded to the Panthers, and there is only one team in the NFC South we have not talked about yet before the NFC episode.
We know we said we're doing AFC today. Here's the thing. We're gonna do AFC.
We're gonna do whatever the fuck we want.
Say we're not doing some NFC.
Yeah, it's not the no FC conversation. All right, dude.
Jesus. I didn't think he was that high. God damn
I
it.
punched myself with that
Holy
fucking
shit.
Oh,
dude, I wish you were at Kazi's.
I wish I wasn't ever. I wish I didn't know what that meant.
We had to, because they love comedy, so they want to spend as much time there as possible. So we had to piggyback. And for some reason,
yeah, I love it.
For some reason, I got finished my set, and I go to get off and introduce the next comic, Brandon Romo Ramirez, and I almost did it right there. I fucking hit like fucking blitz level, like OG Madden on the fucking 64 level, like DJ speak. Whoa. I went fucking, give it up for your next comedian, Brandon Romo. Romo. He said something about it too, and I died. He's like, he made fun of it too. Nice. Like, okay. He's like, what the fuck?
That's that kid is funny. I like him.
Yeah, I love Brandon.
Yeah,
fucking, but like I don't know what happened. Like, I literally turned into Sling Blade for a second. Like, I literally... All right, give it up for your next comedian, Brandon Romo Ramirez.
Oh, my God, dude. That's so funny.
What the fuck?
Ooh.
Oh, my God. Shit was bad. It was bad. Like, it made the subpar set I had feel like a bomb. Almost. Like, just because I was like, what the fuck just happened to me?
Right.
Like, that was not even under... nothing about that was under my control.
You were just being reckless.
I had a fine...
You was out here being reckless with that mouth. Just...
It was a fine set. Okay. If you do stand up, if you like, if you've watched... If you have friends who do stand up, you understand what an...
Have you ever had a dream?
You know what an okay set is. You're not willing to do it tonight. That's what an okay set is.
Right.
You're like, you know what? It's not. I'm not gonna do it tonight.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it.
No. Not tonight.
That's an okay set. A great set is I'm not doing this for like a month. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
I feel I'm gonna be good for like a month.
Yeah, I need to ride this.
But an okay is just a bomb is obviously you know what a bomb is.
Right.
But like but it was so weird, like the fact that that's how it ended. I was like, can we go? We just need to go. We're just gonna get on out of here.
Right. Yeah, I guess so. Shit. It's just, you just gotta Irish it. Because goodbye might take 5 minutes with the way you're fucking going.
I always
flubbing.
Irish goodbye. I never.
Yeah, it's honestly the best way to go.
If you're upset that I didn't say bye, it's because you know you're not gonna see me again.
And use a bitch.
Everybody else that
was a
knows
lot.
they'll see me again sure doesn't seem to get upset when I just bounce.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, let's anyway. I'm too high to do two things at once here.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of what we were going to talk about next, but yeah, we basically got done with the Browns there. Let's talk about the Steelers just for 1 second because
You just want to go through the whole North?
well, we've been going through every single team
Oh yeah.
pretty naturally, but so Trubinsky and fucking Kenny Pickett. That's a pretty decent quarterback battle.
I don't know shit about them.
Oh, well, Trubinsky used to be the fucking quarterback for the fucking Bears, #1 pick, and did it good for 1 season, and then he got fucking just cut because he sucked. He honestly sucked. I always thought he sucked. I never thought this kid was good. Kenny Pickett is a quarterback from Cincinnati who you just fucking torched. I think he's from Cincinnati. However, he's looking pretty fucking good in that first preseason game. And yeah, Mike Tomlin's a great guy.
You just made me think about man, I feel bad for the Bears.
The Bears
they
suck.
haven't had anything.
Yeah.
Cutler was their best chance.
No, oh my god, and that's saying a lot.
That's
a lot.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And that was 10, 15 years ago.
Right. No, yeah, they listen. I am so dude.
What?
You know what? I might. You know what might happen, dude. The second episode, we're literally just to give you guys a little peek behind the curtain here. We're literally about to do the NFC episode right after we get done recording this one. We literally have only one division to go, so we're in the home stretch. However, I'm gonna go grab some fucking beer. Before talking about the NFC.
I told you should get beer.
Yeah, no, and then I forgot to earlier when, but we need to talk about, bless you, cha. Anyway, we need to talk about fucking, the NFC and the Bear. I'm gonna need some alcohol to fucking do a good Chicago impression.
Chicago.
The Bears are
He's
so.
allowed to use. He does it a lot.
No, you heard me yesterday.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh, you did it?
I'm not saying the hard R.
No, not that. Oh my god.
I'm like, you leaned into that so fast and comfortably, like, bro, you should have heard me yesterday. I was gone. Horse deep to the wind, bro. I was bigger that.
What?
I was all over the place.
My mouth.
Like, what?
No.
That's a joke, son.
I can't wait for you to watch my
That's a
reaction.
joke, son. Don't you get it?
Looking at you.
I made it funny. You're not laughing.
You're like, dude, you should have seen me yesterday.
Yeah, I
You're
know.
proud of me.
No. Yeah, I thought you were talking about a different R word.
No. What were you gonna say?
Yeah,
That shit fucked me up so hard. You should have heard me yesterday.
I'm very chaotically inclined right now.
New friend of
Which
mine.
is why I need alcohol so I could properly, dude. It's only 6. It's not even 6. It's 5, bruh. Oh my god, this is perfect.
Yeah,
Day
we
drink
actually
and then just fucking pass the fuck out for your boy, dude.
Yeah, look, guys,
Oh my god, let's go.
we're dedicated to you. All right,
We're dedicated.
You haven't seen us in a while. You're sad. I get
Yeah,
it.
and you might not even like football. Probably not. Like if we're going by the numbers here.
I think
Might
we have
be
about
about 4
mostly
people
female
that are into
audience, which is the women we know in our lives. That's
Yeah,
the
we like to.
majority of these watchers. Nobody comments. If you comment,
Well, no, let's not force anyone to do anything here.
I'm just saying everybody else does. Everybody said that. Leave a
Let's
comment.
not talk about Deshaun Watson.
Leave a comment.
Anyway.
Listen, just massage our gluteus maximus.
Yeah.
And when it's not the right place and we tell you lower means comments.
Yeah. Well, that's what the Ravens said when they heard Lamar Jackson's offer for what he thought he should be paid.
Who just got the bag? Who got that? Who got the fattest contract in the league? It was like 120 some mil. Who was that?
I don't know.
Wasn't Devontae?
I don't know.
You remember? I sent you the link. 120-inch penis. What are you searching in here?
No, dude. Is that Devon or Von Miller? Yeah, but that's a 6-year, $120 million contract. So that's 20 a year. For
Kyler Murray.
Oh yeah, Kyler
Murray's contract.
Oh my God,
wait,
dude,
that's
the
Cardinals.
NFC.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Oh
about
my
this next
dude,
episode.
the fucking
Perfect.
goddamn
There's so many
storylines
stories
of
in
the
NFC.
NFC are so much better. They are so much better. Fuck your
shit.
conference, the AFC. I'm saying it right now. Fuck the AFC. You guys suck, and you guys are gonna get fucking whipped every time in the goddamn
AFC
Super
all
Bowl
day.
by the fucking.
The AFC
All right.
has went to this. The AFC West went to the last out of like the last. It's like 6 Super Bowls. We're in like 4.
Yeah, you guys
like
been
that.
fumbling the bag.
It's
dude.
ridiculous.
Fumbling the bag. But so let's talk about the Titans real quick. The Ravens, fucking Lamar Jackson they got, but they lost Hollywood Brown, and they still don't have Jarvis Landry. I don't know whatever happened to that whole thing. But yeah, the Titans. I just put down Henry overrated. Nobody says that.
No.
But honestly, like I had him as in my fucking fantasy team last year,
And he looks amazing right now. Like he recovered essentially perfectly.
didn't get them a fucking a single fucking they didn't get them a win.
I'm saying now.
in the playoffs
After the
last year.
season's over, he was still hurt.
Yeah, I guess
Shouldn't
so.
have even played. He really shouldn't have even played.
Wow. Well, AJ Brown is gone too, and Julio dipped
Julio.
as well. And Rodgers, another Rodgers flirtation, which is hilarious. They threw Rodgers the bag too, but whatever. That's the whole thing. There's a lot of bag throwing happening.
When people even thought it was a serious conversation piece that Aaron Rodgers is going to go to the fucking Titans.
Yeah, no.
With
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
With what?
Yeah.
What the fuck are they going to do?
Yeah,
Tennessee?
no. Yeah.
Because they got a house there?
Yeah,
Because I used to fuck Shailene Woodley? Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not
no.
moving
Probably not.
to
Right.
the fucking
No, yeah. It's not.
Tennessee.
But he did have a house. He did buy a house in Nashville, but everyone buys houses in Nashville all the time.
Yeah, Nashville's one of the biggest hottest real estate markets.
And he's one of the
And
richest
he's one of the-
fucking white dudes. So, like, yeah, guess what? If you're white and you're
getting
rich,
$48
you're gonna
million
find yourself in fucking
He's
Nashville.
getting $48 million a fucking year.
Yeah, and that was before he got the bag thrown at him, dude. Like he was buying that.
He
shit.
knew that bag was coming.
Yeah, knew that. Anyway,
Aaron Rodgers, the MVP last.
Right.
Whatever.
well, anyways,
Aaron fucking
so
Rodgers, he's gonna go to the Titans. You fucking idiot.
right, so
Anybody who wrote an article about that, you're an asshole.
true.
You're dumb.
Anyways,
You're just a dick.
also, yeah, but you also kept falling for it, which is why they keep writing those
I
articles.
didn't.
You did a few times
I-
tell me like it's. I mean, here it comes, dude. I was like, check your sources.
I said, if it's gonna be anyone, it's gonna be us
Yeah,
because of the situation with the coaching.
yeah.
That's the
But then I said I'm pretty sure. I don't think that's
And
true.
then you hit me with some knowledge. Yeah, I got it.
It's
I
whatever.
came along.
No,
I
it's
got out
fine.
of the Colts.
So let's we'll end on the Colts, but in between the Texans and the Jaguars, Texans,
man, love
how dare
puns.
you, the Texans? We'll talk about it in the third episode. The Texans are guilty. Anyway, new head coach. Who knows?
How dare
Also, the Jaguars
Knew a lot of things.
The Jaguars,
Like cameras.
yeah, but no, what, dude, they
Security
fucking
systems.
nobody's talking about that in the news. Nobody's having a sustained conversation about how much the Texans facilitated that shit that happened there. Anyway, the Jaguars, Doug Peterson, good luck, bud. You can't do worse than Urban Meyer ever. You can never do worse. The fucking ceiling is so goddamn low for you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Dougie Peterson, the new head coach for the fucking Jaguars. You cannot do worse than Urban Meyer did last year.
I got you.
Yeah,
I see what you're saying.
you could not. The bar is so low. Just do anything, and you'll be a better head coach.
You'll be a better head coach, but you won't be as cool.
And Philadelphia, that might have been a fluke season, bud. I'm sorry, dude. That might have been that fluke season over in fucking winning the Super Bowl there with Big Dick Nick, who we'll talk about as well.
He's all right. Nick Foles is the best backup quarterback in the world.
Well, he's backing up for my man, Matty Ice, who has been described by the owner of the Colts, Jim Irsay, as a Navy SEAL, an astronaut.
Sounds like Sean Connery.
Dude, he's
the fuck.
He's like praising this dude so hard. He's like, he's a scientist, Navy SEAL astronaut type guy. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Dude, Matt Ryan rolled into the Pat McAfee show with a 6-pack of beer. Oh my God. I was like, what the fuck?
That makes me want to like him.
Dude, I'm like, yo, we let that man just walk out. But we did throw him a bag and he was injured a lot. And honestly.
Y'all didn't protect him at all.
Well, yeah, there's. Oops, it's a bad breakup. We fucking next episode we'll talk about it. Once I'll have a little more of that liquid courage in me and I'll be able to find my wording and
you had no O-line.
Phrasing a little better.
After the Super Bowl.
You don't know what you're talking about, buddy. After the Super Bowl is fucking 5 years ago at this point. Shit, I'm so old now.
And you haven't had one since.
Anyways, bye Carson. That fun.
They got rid of Wentz.
That's so fun. We're gonna talk about the Commanders.
I never thought Wentz would make a good fit. Colts is my boy Chad. It's his team.
Yeah.
So I followed the Colts a little bit.
Yeah.
More than other teams, and Wentz just like I don't know, just the way the Colts play. First, how Wentz doesn't want to play.
Wentz just fucking goes all out. He breaks like he sprained 2 ankles in one play last year.
He doesn't want to play the way you need to play football.
Right. Well, let's get into it next episode because that's a commander. Okay. Commander Carson. That's what they're calling him.
Like
Look out.
He's like a white RG3, just not fast. He just puts himself in the most dangerous places and isn't big enough to take the shit. And then goes like, put me back in, coach. Like some varsity
It's like we had to fucking tape you together just there.
Varsity Blues shit.
Yeah, you look like fucking SpongeBob right now. It's fucking stupid as hell.
Whatever. Let's go get beer.
Yeah.
Thank
That's
y'all
it.
for smoking.
Yeah, thanks for sporting.
We'll see y'all fucking next week, y'all.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Next time.
Maybe we'll just fucking fire his ass in sequence. I don't know.
We'll see you next episode. Jesus, he just always
Pizza out. Girl Scout.
pizza out.
Yeah.